Super Sammy, super something out here. A really good. I don't actually know who he plays, so I'm just gonna say I'm glad they're all here.
Super good European player.
Yes, absolutely.
We got it.
I hate when I start that sentence and then I'm like, oh no, I'm mixing him up with somebody, and I don't want to say the wrong thing.
So the commentator trick is I just put in something else that I do know.
Yeah.
Super Sammy, the really good
European
player from Europe.
So glad to see all them out here. Now we got a Greninja. Really interesting.
Yeah, Greninja versus Ness, not a matchup you traditionally see.
Yeah. And Xerom known here, he is a PR'd in MDVA, I think between 20 and 10. Really good player, has been top 10 in the past. Solo Ness, I don't think I've really seen him. The only other character I've ever seen him play, Dark Pit. So
yeah, he's pretty loyal to his character. Feels like his character can do it all.
And Roy, sorry. Two equally good characters, Dark Pit and Roy.
But right now, Tarik is going ham. 84 to 58, things are working. But Xerom, you know, starting to even it out just a little bit.
I love watching PK Thunder follow up B, or PK follow their air dodges. It looks so clean. It's like, I know where you're going to be more than where you know you're going to be. Now, I don't think down B as Ness works against Water Shuriken, correct?
Yeah, it's only energy projectiles. Unfortunately for him.
It is. I don't understand. He
water.
makes the water. Yeah, water's energy.
No, it's not. Oh, we're hitting it right back at you, though. Now, I do wonder if Tarik is going to get edge guards on Xerom because Ness doesn't have the best recovery, and with the LB that Greninja possesses, that's something that could really become an issue.
And here we're seeing it.
And right on cue, it happens.
I loved it. I loved that recovery. Not able to come back exactly how I wanted, but so smart.
It was, and now, you know, Xerom's put on notice. He really needs to value being on stage because things like that can happen. And where are you going? It does not matter. Up B, up B, up B. Your stock is gone, and we have a tie game.
Yeah, probably trying to air dodge that, trying to auto-cancel that air dodge, but just not able to do it. Landing with that full lag, dying to PK Thunder 2.
He was all over, and right now, Xerom is looking alive, 44, but just like that, Tarik starts to turn it around. Got a little bit of hits, but nothing too crazy. And it really seems like the distance game definitely favors Tarik, for sure.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard that sound effect with headphones on. That is a weird sounding move. All right, kind of just pressing buttons now. I just saw a forward smash in neutral. It might have worked if he just ran at him, but
I think Tarik is really just playing the game of, I really don't want to be beside you. So I'm either going to neutral B or do things to make sure you're not beside me, but rolling back did not pay off for him.
Xerom just stood there, read the roll, jab. Like, yeah, I can get whatever I want. I jabbed you.
Oh, this is so scary, but Tarik missed the hit. You know, one thing that's going to be super important for Tarik, I think, to really run away with this game. Oh, when he gets hit, he almost lost his stock.
Oh, my God. Almost taking him off the top, and now, no. He just stood in shield. I would have gotten grabbed any day of the week. That was crazy. All right. A little too ham.
Yeah, a little overzealous right there. Xerom going to make him pay. But it really seems like if Tarik wants to run away with this, he needs to focus on getting Ness off stage, waiting for that double jump air dodge, hitting him back off stage, and then using his up B to gimp the recovery. And then at the same time, Xerom, one, just needs to make sure he stays on stage and just continue that confident play, because if things really started to open up when he was standing still, when he was delaying his attacks, once he was really displaying that confidence, it seemed like Tarik wasn't able to really adapt to that new pace.
The skid of Ness's shoes on Final Destination.
That skid earned him 28%, 33.
And is still going on. All right, but now Tarik back on stage, has stage control as well. See what he can do with it.
Rolling back, it looks like he's being a little more defensive than before. Like right now, he's trying to go in, but it's such a weird, awkward timing, and it's just not paying off as Xerom is ready for it every time.
Yeah, and this is how he started to play at the end of the last match, too. He was, like, after he realized he was going in a little too hard, now he's brought it back maybe a little too much. He's not finding these hits that he needs to find. And Xerom's finding everything that he needs to find, taking that stock 31% to his name.
And that has been 2. I don't know how you get hit by it twice in one set, but it has happened. Xerom is a magician right now at landing that.
Ooh, I think he tried to go for up smash, which would have gotten damage, but not sure if that would have gotten anything leading up to it. And I just thought it was going to happen again.
I was wondering. Xerom thinks it's going to happen again, too.
Yeah.
Beautiful grab right there.
Yeah. I like the down.
You should learn Ness. I said you should learn Ness.
I don't know about that. Ness is like everything. He's a little boy, doesn't run fast enough. That's my thing. His run speed is just.
Right now, Xerom is making it work. Yeah, man, it's
Oh,
running.
yeah.
A GIMP setup? No, but Tarik, again, he doesn't, really commit to it. You have to force Ness to use that double jump, and then you get the up B option.
It's really got to make him get off stage just a little more than he is. He's not really punishing these landings either. Like after Xerom spends his double jump, he's just kind of letting him land.
I don't know if I've ever seen Ness do an up throw in a tournament setting.
I've seen it once against Larry Lur, and it killed off the top of Town City on the top class zone. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so cool.
And Xerom is just covering these landings to a T. And we've seen this before. That was the 2 mark. One more up B is all it takes now. And, Tarik, it looks like he kind of ran out of answers and just started neutral being, but it looks like maybe he's doing it too late. I think this patient play style is what he should have stuck to.
Especially with the shurikens, that's one of the hardest things to deal with against Greninjas. Especially when you don't have good air mobility, how do you get past shurikens? You can't jump over it, because then he's done and he can just do whatever he wants to you.
Oh, tricky, and he still makes it back. Xerom fearless right now. And that time it does work. A little too comfortable, Tarik was.
I mean, back throw could have killed anywhere. Anywhere you want on stage, but you know what else is going to kill? Up throw. I like that.
So there's still a chance for Tarik, but he's going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to get Ness off stage, exploit that recovery. Unless you want to play neutral for another minute and a half.
Yeah.
But he has to also avoid the back air, the up air, potentially even a grab in about 10% more. Unless he's on near the ledge.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think that's the thing that a lot of people were able to learn against Ness is to not get grabbed on the ledge, which is what made him drop in the tier list, I think. Once people weren't getting grabbed and backdooring on ledge, you're like, oh, Ness is okay. All right, getting out of there, but going to suffer some lag.
And this is huge right now. If he hits it, he misses it, and he almost lost his stock for it, but he is still alive for the moment. If he would have gotten Ness off stage, he would have had the opportunity of a lifetime. Secure at least a game 3 if that up be connected.
I mean, it was the almost perfect air dodge from Xerom to know that he's going to air dodge, and then he's going to land on stage, so no matter what, he got his double jump back. So I think that was really smart by Xerom. And now we're on a minute 50 on the clock, counting down.
And Tarik's been doing okay. It's unfortunate he waited so long for this style of play, but he is slowly taking away at the percentage of Xerom. Bit by bit, 2% at a time. He's essentially been untouched because if he gets touched, his stock is gone.
Yeah, really. I mean that's the problem that we're going to face right now is that how does Greninja kill other than with air dodge read?
And the other thing is, does he even have the time? He does not have the time, and this is it. Wow.
Which is Xerom taking that 2-0. And moving on to top 32 loser side. I want to check really quickly. I think that might be our last match, but I'm going to see really quick, make sure that we don't have any more. We might be getting Dan the Man versus Orpheus.
Was that classic up B that Xerom exploited time and time again.
Yeah.
And this is how he ends it. Classic Ness fashion with the back throw.
So the only people that are left, we're not sure if they're playing right now or not, but it is Dan the Man